Hiya, happy Wednesday. Yesterday I looked at my vlogs for the first time and I realised I'm clucking like a chicken on them, and the reason for that is I take so much medication, tramadol, amitriptyline, pregabalin, and it severely dries out my mouth. It's like the Sahara Desert in there, and so when I take a natural break, I sort of make a clucking noise, but sorry, I don't think there's much I can do about that. So my book, Random Attachment, it's like medicinal. If you buy my book, it really is supporting me, because I was at a very low ebb. I was very housebound, in lots of pain, and I'd sort of lost my identity because my children are in their late teens and my mothering role has reduced significantly. I could no longer teach, and my mobility is so poor I can't get out and about. So I'm very much, the home is my nest, and I was at a loss what to do with myself. And I loved Vampire Diaries and I loved chatting to my girls about it, and from there we just thought, oh, let's write a book, not a vampire book, but a book that's really got a great evil, gorgeous baddie in it. And so together we came up with this name, The Rebirth of Henry Whittle, and we decided he was an assassin, and that the female lead in it would be a teen who has really been downtrodden in life. Her parents died, she's been in care, she's been abused in different manners, and so my fingers would fly across the keyboard every day and I would immerse myself in the character, and her name is Phoenix Whittle, and everything that I had in my heart from when I was a teen is in that book. And it's also in, Random Attachment. Mia is real to me and Flynn is real to me. So when you buy my book and my book is in your house and my characters are in your head, that's just the most wonderful thing that could happen to me, because it says to me, yes, you are an author, you do have an identity, you do have a purpose every day to get up. And I like that feeling of having meaning in my life, because I love and adore my kids, and they're fantastic and very supportive, but they have lives of their own and adventures to be had, and I don't want them worrying about me. As I get older, I will become probably more disabled, and I'm quite worried about the music that they'll be playing in nursing homes if I ever get into one, because I don't want any of that sort of Cliff Richard stuff. I want 50 Cent and The Weeknd. Drake. That's the music that I like, and I'm always very modern with my music. I like to keep abreast of all the new stuff, the hip hop and all that. And so if I go into a nursing home, they're going to have to play that sort of music. So music is such an important part of my life. When I'm in pain, I'll put my earphones on and I'll put Spotify on, and it just takes me away from all the bad stuff that happens to me, and it settles me. And when I write my stories, I listen to certain music that either makes me feel sort of romantic, or is kind of music that is quite dark. And I've got a little music to play at the end of this video. It's I don't know how to say it. It's Quasar Moonwalking, and I just heard it this week and I instantly loved it, and I thought, he's a London boy, I want to get behind him. The way I want people to get behind me with my book, I want to get behind other people and help promote them. So I have got some more followers. I've nearly got 200 followers on Twitter, which is fantastic. I'm working hard to read other people's blogs and like it, and that's what I need people to do for me, so I want to do that for other people. TV wise, I've been watching the SAS Who Dares Wins, and I just think it's fantastic. I've never watched it before, and I love the way that, you know, they're pitting men against women. And last night when I watched it, there was you know, a scene where they've got boxing gloves on and a head guard, and there's a male against female. And I think, you know, you have to be realistic, because when female soldiers go to war, they're not going to go easy on you because you're a woman. In fact, it could be quite the opposite. They might want to sort of humiliate you, and, you know, you could be raped before you're murdered. So I think it's very important for a woman to learn combat skills when fighting a male aggressor. And I'm going to go back and watch all the SAS seasons, so that'll be lovely. My vegan product of the week is Moo Free. I've got 2 bars. As you can see, I've been working my way through the first one. This is absolutely delicious. And this one, and I've put on a considerable amount of weight since I became disabled. I'm now down to doing no exercise whatsoever. I was doing my sort of water exercises in the swimming pool, and that kept me at a steady weight and was firming me up. But I've been in so much pain lately that I've been doing the swimming for about a year now, and I've come to the conclusion it's making me worse, and I can't keep having that amount of pain. So I've had to knock it on the head, which is such a shame, because it was I got such a brilliant feeling out of it, the smell of chlorine and the freedom that I have when I get in the water. Don't have to worry about my balance, haven't got a walking stick. So I feel totally gutted really that I can't do that. And since that, I've stopped that, which has been about 6 weeks. The weight's going on, you know, day by day. So I'm fasting today and tomorrow. So it'd be great if you tweet me and you could help me get behind me with my fasting. And then I'll go to the vegan cafe on Friday for a treat. Film-wise, I watched Manchester by the Sea yesterday, and it was very long and slow and sad, and I did enjoy it, but I was quite tired by the end of it. But I think Casey Affleck is a great actor. I've seen him in where he's like a sheriff, but he's a murderer. The Killer in Me, I think it is, and that's very, very good. Yeah, also the great thing about self-publishing your book as opposed to doing it traditionally via an agent and a publisher is that when you get some feedback on your book, you are able to edit it. So, for example, I've only had 4 reviews, which is very sad face. I've sold 52 books, but nobody seems to be reviewing. But the 4 reviews I have are really good. I've got 3 5 stars and 1 4 star, and 2 of them said that there's a time hop in it, and they didn't think that time hop was obvious enough. So if 1 says it, I might not change it, but when 2 have said it, then I have to accept that that's maybe a flaw, and I have gone back and revisited the time hop and made it more obvious. And when I've uploaded the Kindle version and the paperback version, it has just replaced the versions that are on there. So I feel a lot more confident about doing that now, because it was my daughter that sort of set it all up. And that's all the news for today. I'm fasting. I'm going to try to be strong. I'll have a little vegan meal later on and make it under 500 calories. And thank you to listening to me. And I hope I didn't cluck that much. But I'm going to play, if I can, this is where it all goes wrong for me, a little bit of moonwalking. And you can see if you like it too. There it goes. Let me turn it up. Hey. Oh, no, I can't get it to play. I don't know why it's not playing, actually. Okay, I'll have to stop it because I just can't get it to play. But yeah, Kaza, Moonwalking, he's on Twitter. I've just started following him, and that'd be great if you followed him too. Bye. Oops, no.